Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia, and yes, I got a new shirt. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. If you know what that's from, you're okay in my book. What are we doing inside the nursery today? Well, we got an update on the plants that we planted, right? So everything that I'm gonna show you today was planted on 7/4 of 2025. Okay? We have multiple pages, we have multiple germination, so let's get to the plants. Start with the first page. We are starting on shelf 14. Keep rolling, 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 keep rolling, 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 rolling. Alright, let's move the book out of the way for the time being. And let's see what has germinated. Wow, look at this, right? Insane of the stuff that has germinated. Let me grab you guys here so you could actually see the germination of everything. And remember I said that one black beauty seed, zucchini? Well, let's try to keep that black beauty alive. Look at what we got here. Now you can see how you get the little fungal stuff that happens. That's because it sat there with a lot of moisture, unfortunately. So now I'm going to keep the cover off, turn the fans on low, and simulate. But look at the romaine. Like, holy mackerel. That's what I said when I accidentally poured way too much in there. Every single one of those suckers germinated. Isn't that insane? That's insanity right there. And I can actually eat it if I want to. So it can turn into like microgreens. Even the butter crunch lettuce. That's why a lot of times with the lettuces, you really only want to put like one seed down. So you could see, like, with the black bag, how much has germinated out of that bag. I mean, that's insane. That is utterly insane. Alright, so I'm going to mark it down in the book, everything that has germinated. It's going to go on the shelf with some fans, and then we're going to grab the next one. Let's see. What I like to do as well is it's not just leaving it off with the fans on, but it's also keeping it nice. It's weird how this lettuce is on shelf 14. I did not grab the stuff off shelf 14. That's why. I got excited. I got my glasses off, so I'm like blind like a bat over here. So we actually took stuff off of shelf 16. Whoopsies. So anyway, let me grab something quick. Okay, so, alright, let's see, we're going to start off with the broccoli romacessa. I'm on the wrong one. Let's start off with shelf 16. Let's try this again. Alright, black beauty zucchini. Now, obviously, they germinated during the week, so obviously this isn't the right germination date. I waited way too long, so I should have been checking them throughout the week, but it's fine. I have no problem with it. So today is 7/12, and I only planted one of those of the black beauties, and one is there. Garden beans, absolutely nothing. Romaine black bag, obviously we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pods, plus that monster pod right there. Holy shit. 12, so that's 5 out of 5. Germinated black seeded Simpson lettuce. We planted 2 of those. One of them is so far up. 7, 12, 1. Lettuce butter crunch. Planted 2 of those. There's definitely 2 of those. So that's a 2 out of 2. Very nice, very nice. Spaghetti squash. It's hard to tell. I don't think so yet, because those are black romaine seeds in there, so not yet. Carrots in the orchard I checked earlier, and nothing out of them. We'll go back to shelf 14 this time around. Put this on the shelf. Remember, these are on the shelf with no heat mat, getting the light with an open window, and that's it. Alright, now they're getting the fan. So we are looking at, let's see, Let's see, with the dragon tongue beans and everybody, nothing out of there. Take the lid off for now. Next one is, alright, our next tray of many things. So nothing, no Taylor bean, no rattlesnake bean, no dragon tongue bean, and no cranberry bean at all. Sunflower. I don't think it's on this one at all. This one we could see the germination that we got on this tray. So what we got is, this tray's got a mix of cucumbers, cauliflowers. This was mainly like the cauliflower tray, and then I threw in some other like cucumber stuff as well. I am sweating in here too. It is humid like you won't believe out here. So in the batch of the cauliflowers, the first one we have is cauliflower Dia Sicily. There was 2 of them, and looks like only 1 has germinated. 7, 12, 1. Cauliflower Rober. We planted 2 of those. 2 of those have planted as well, has grown, so that's 7, 12, 2. We have cauliflower green, I think it's like Greenfield or something like that, and nothing's germinated. Cauliflower Snowball. We got 2 of those, so 2 out of 2 on the snowballs. Cucumbers, we have, I think 1, looks like. 7, 12, 1. Sometimes those could take a little bit. Same thing with the cucamelons. We got 1, 2, 3 cucamelons, only 2 germinated. Yep. Okay. That's it. They're going to go on there as well. They're nice and moist, so I'm not going to water them. So from the time that I sowed them and I left the lid on top, they stayed very moist. So that's one of the situations you got to remember when you're dealing with your plants. You got to check on them a lot more often, but being I know my plants and how things run in here, I don't have to. I could literally check them once a week. But now I'm taking the lid off. I got to be on top of them a little bit more as well, just so that they don't dry out. So forth. Holy, jump and sit down. We are in insanity. Look at this. I know, I get really excited about my plants. It makes me weird. It's probably why it's hard for me to find a girlfriend. They think I'm either gay or just, you know, mentally unchallenged, mentally unstable. That too. But look at this. Yes, I like staying home with my plants, growing my own food, and, you know, living off the land. Is that so bad? I save this tray alone. If I count all these, this right here, this tray alone, if you gotta want to know the value of what this tray right now would be at the grocery store, you're probably looking at like $400 or $500, just this tray alone, because you're gonna have multiple plants. You know, if let's say, you know, just throwing a number out there, each of these pods has at least, like this one here has at least 15 cabbages in it, 15 or 12 cabbages. Just one pod, and there's 15 pods in this tray. This one down here, the broccoli Romachessa, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in one pod. 10 plants that I can now take outside and go, 1 here, 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 1 here. Simple. Anyway, so we're gonna talk, and I got a blue jay that's trying to come in the house and hang out with me. So anyway, we start off with the cabbages. So we're going to start with cabbage Jersey Wakefield. We have 2 pods that have germinated. And one of the pods right now, which is one of them that's right here, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in one pod. 10 plants in one pod. These will now go from where they are here into the dining room, probably in the next couple days. And they're going to stay in the dining room. Okay, the bedroom. They're going to stay in the... Come here, Nat. Anyway, protein. They're going to stay in the bedroom until they get big enough to where then I'm going to slip them into the freaking greenhouse and then slip them out into the cabbage patch where you saw the big red one in there. And then these Jersey Wakefields, I don't know if you guys ever seen them before. They're like really weird looking. Oh man, nothing better than taking a bite out of nature. Anyway, so we got 2 out of 2, so that's 7, 12, 2. We got cabbage green. We did 2 of those. That's 7, 12, 2. We have 7. We have 2 red cabbages. Yeah, I'm sweating like a hooker in church. We got for another cabbages, we got 2 machete cabbages. If you guys want what machetes are, is a way that I really horribly pronounce things. It's a Chinese cabbage. I think it's like machete, something like that. So I'm not trying to be mean. I can't pronounce for shit. Another one we have is another cabbage is a savory. 712, 2 out of 2 with that one as well. And then the last one is the Copenhagen, where it's another 2 out of 2. So every single thing in this tray has germinated. Oh my lord. And the broccoli romacasa is 3 out of 3. So literally we have 100% germination in this tray. That's why I said this tray is basically, you know, just throwing a number out there. Let's say it's at least $500 or less, depending on whatever, you know. Because stuff's getting expensive these days, as we all know it. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, I don't see the sunflower over there at all. The green beans didn't do anything. Spaghetti squash, carrots, which I was surprised the carrots didn't do anything, but the tray wasn't really on it like it normally is. Alright guys, well that is it for today's video. Mike over here at Growtopia inside of the nursery. Look at all my greenery. Anyway guys, like, subscribe, get out there and grow something, and hey, grow your own food. And if not, beat bears and Battlestar Galactica. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great one.